Today we're gonna make this delicious eggnog French toast bake, my favorite Christmas morning breakfast. I'm Nikki Gleckis and this is Nikki's Modern Mediterranean. To get started on making our eggnog French toast bake, we're gonna start with a loaf of challah bread. You can use brioche bread. I like challah because I love the flavor. So I'm gonna slice this up. And this is my favorite to make on Christmas morning. I really love eggnog, but I'm the only one that drinks it. So I had to be creative on figuring out ways to use the rest of the eggnog so that it doesn't go bad. So perfect, I'll make breakfast with it. So I have our bread cut up here and our Pyrex pan. We're gonna use a half a cup of brown sugar, and I have melted 1 stick of butter. So another reason why I only make this once or twice a year is this is a lot of sugar and a lot of butter, but it is delicious. So we're gonna take our 1 stick of melted butter, and I'm gonna blend this together, mix it together with our brown sugar. And we're gonna just combine these two. And this brown sugar and butter is gonna go on the bottom of our pan so that it gives it a delicious flavor, but also won't stick to the bottom of the pan. So we've mixed this together. I'm gonna put this right on the bottom. And this is so easy that I can prepare, you know, on Christmas Eve. I'll prepare it in the morning, put it in the fridge, let it sit in the fridge overnight, and then that way, Christmas morning, pop it in the oven for breakfast. So I'm gonna spread this out all over the bottom. Next, our challah bread. I'm going to lay this out kind of just on top of each other nicely. Great presentation for the morning. And now we have to make our eggnog mixture for the top. So for this, we're gonna use 1 dozen eggs. I know it sounds crazy, but this is gonna feed your whole family. So crack our eggs. So we have our 12 eggs. I'm just gonna give it a little whisk to break up our eggs. And next we're gonna whisk in 2 1/4 cups of that eggnog. And if you were making this any other time of the year, you could just use whole milk. So we're gonna whisk this together. Next, we're gonna add in 1 tablespoon of cinnamon. What would French toast be without cinnamon? We need that in there. You can really smell that cinnamon. And our last ingredient to this mixture is 1 tablespoon of vanilla. This is what Christina, my daughter, always says is her secret ingredient to when she makes pancakes or French toast. So, whisking that, and we're gonna pour this right on top of our bread. Looks amazing. So I'm going to cover this and put it in the fridge for at least 6 hours. But like I said, I like to do this on Christmas Eve, so I have it ready for Christmas morning. So I'll leave this overnight in the fridge, and then it's ready to bake in the morning. Now that we have our French toast soaked overnight, we are ready to bake it. So before we bake it, we're gonna make a brown sugar crumble that's delicious. Half a stick of melted butter. We're gonna combine that with half a cup of brown sugar and 3/4 cup of flour. And we're gonna mix this together. I'm gonna mix it with the spatula and then kind of break it up with my fingers because we wanna make this a really well-mixed crumble that we're gonna put on top of our French toast. As if we haven't added enough sugar and butter to this, we need a little bit more for that special Christmas breakfast. I'm just using my hands to make sure that I get the flour, the butter, and the sugar all mixed together. And then I'm gonna take this and sprinkle right over our French toast over the top of this. So I've covered that with the brown sugar and butter. And next, we're gonna just put some aluminum foil right on top of this. We're gonna bake this for 30 minutes at 350 degrees. And then after 30 minutes, I'm gonna uncover it, bake it for an additional 15 minutes, and it's ready to serve. Our eggnog French toast is ready. I'm gonna sneak a bite before my kids come down for Christmas morning breakfast. For the full recipe, visit NikkiGleckis.com. Happy holidays.